My wife is also 42, which is why she read 50 Shades of Grey. She couldn't help herself. She saw the movie. It's like Frozen for soccer moms. They love it! My wife read the book, and she was a little embarrassed to admit that she liked it. And I'm like, well, don't be embarrassed, because there is some shit in my browser history I am not proud of. You are in a very safe place right now. You can't judge 50 Shades of Grey on its artistic merit. That's not fair. I can't be like, this writing's terrible. Look, there's some plot holes in the shit I've been watching online. I've been letting slide for a lot of years. I used to deliver pizza. Those are not documentaries, okay? I read it, though. I read the book. I figure if this is what my wife likes, I should know. Maybe I need to make some changes in my game. I think you guys can tell. By the way I said my game, we have got a little work to do. Here's what I learned after I read it. My wife does not want me to do those things in the book to her. Live and learn! Luckily, the hardware store had a very reasonable return policy. Yeah, it turns out my wife was actually hoping the guy in the book would do those things to her. I forgot how fantasy worked. That was my fault. Because the guy in the book, wow, he's a billionaire, he lives in a giant mansion, he has a giant sex dungeon where he ties her up and does shit to her. Yeah, that's probably sexy if you're a billionaire with a mansion and a sex dungeon. I live in a very small home that I rent from my mother-in-law. All I'm saying is it's a lot less sexy when I'm tying my wife to a lamp and a laundry basket. Hypothetically. She's just dragging shit around the room like, God damn it. I'm not good at tying. I don't know knots. I should have joined the Boy Scouts. If the Boy Scouts would have said, by the way, kids, you're going to need this knot knowledge for sex when you're older, I would have joined. But I didn't. I'm on my own. I don't have my S&M patch. I'm freestyling out there. Sex is already a little bit complicated. I don't want to make it more complicated. I don't want sex to feel like I'm setting up a tent in a windstorm. I don't need that. My wife's all wrapped up. I got a ball gag over her eyeball. I'm like, is this like the book or? No. I'm like, well, who's the cute pirate? You are. Yes, you are. There's all this pleasure-pain stuff in the book, which surprised me. I said to my wife, when have you ever been into even the idea of me hurting you? I accidentally dropped a spoon on your toe 2 weeks ago. I had to talk you out of taking the kids and leaving. Apparently, if you would have had a blindfold on at the time, you would have been like, drop it again. That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke. If my wife ever leaves me, I'm pretty sure she's not going to take the kids.